So guys, fortunately or unfortunately, this is the new way we have to do this thing. YouTube was telling me for so long that my channel was actually being classified, to a wrong niche, because I show the items I sell on eBay. If you have been following this channel for quite a while, you pretty much know what I sell. I do not want to mention it now, because if I go ahead to mention it, YouTube is going to take the video and try to push it to a different niche. And apparently, that has been happening for a very, very long time. And I didn't really notice it until, I decided to go through my analytics to see exactly the reason why the channel wasn't growing. And I was shocked to realize that YouTube, being what it is, was classifying my video not to the reseller videos, which I originally want to make content for. I am so proud, to be part of the reseller community. And I have always wanted to make videos for the seller community, but apparently YouTube thought wrong because of what I was showing in my videos. But it is what it is. We are going to move on. Continue going to make content for the reselling community, teaching you how you can actually be, a reseller that knows what exactly he or she is doing. But that being said, guys, I have good news for you guys. I have good news because apparently, it appears that eBay sales are back. At least from what I can see from my own shop, it appears things are beginning to come back to normal. The benefit of this method is that for those of you kind of new, you didn't see the last update video I made, this method means that my items are already packed and I'm just going to start making the videos. It's not only, a bad thing, because this method also gives me the possibility to talk about the prices, for which items have sold for. Because in the last method, when I had to show items, each time I mentioned the price of the item, guys, I received a lot of pushback because a lot of people just didn't see why somebody would pay as much as 500 euros, to buy an item. This particular item here was sold for 436 euros cash. Buyer paid, didn't ask any questions, and the item is going to be sent out today. Like I was saying, from my side, it appears, eBay is kind of back to action. They are ready to roll. I have received some really decent sales today, and this is one of the best sales, for today. But then it's a thing of joy knowing that whatever went wrong last week has been corrected. As a matter of fact, I did receive an email from eBay this morning, and I did take a look at the email, and this was exactly what I found out. And this is not unconnected with whatever happened last week. The email is saying, my current performance is like my impressions are 40%, down, which is pretty much expected because last week was just a total, mess. Nothing was selling. I do not know why that was so. Of course, eBay doesn't tell us whatever went wrong. And then visitors to my site also was down by 43%, all telling me that, look, something somewhere wasn't just right last week. But then my conversions rate is like 6% up. This was the update I received today. And to put it in context, today is the 13th of March, 2025. So eBay actually sent me this, asking me to go ahead and make some corrections to my offers, where you can actually take a look at your offers and see exactly where eBay actually tells you some of the things you can do to make sure, that your offer is well optimized. You see, I just have to go to my seller cockpit to kind of check this update, but today I received an email, possibly eBay trying to tell us something that, look, yes, we understand that last week was just not what it's supposed to be, but right now, go to your offers. We have some suggestions for you. If you effect these suggestions, possibly you might begin to see some results. But as a matter of fact, I am already receiving the hints that things are beginning, to work again. This is not a coincidence. How can it be that I received an email from eBay today and then things are beginning, to gradually, get back to normal? It's not where it's supposed to be. There is still a lot of room for improvement, but if everything stays like this, I really do not have reasons to complain. So if you are in this point right now, you are not so sure what's going on, stay calm, stay patient. Definitely, whatever went wrong with your shop that made things not to be selling, eBay is going to fix it. And as soon as it's fixed, you are going to see some positive results. All right? Because of the items I sell, I'm trying to look for a carton to put here so that nothing's going to be broken in transit. When somebody entrusts you with as much as 436 euros, for a decent item, believe me, the buyer just wants to receive an item in the best, possible condition. Nobody wants to receive, a defective item. Nobody wants to receive a broken item. And because of that, I have to actually do my best, to ensure that the item is going to be delivered in the best, possible way. It's very hard right now, to get buyers. And when somebody decides to finally buy your item, understand that the competition is actually real right now. People just want to look for a way, to make extra income. And because of that, everybody is actually looking up to reselling as a way, to pull this off. So the competition, guys, is real. And if somebody, one way or the other, ends up in your shop, taking a look at the items you have to sell, the worst thing you can do is to allow the potential buyer, just go away because he or she cannot find the right item. He or she is kind of confused, doesn't know if you are the best, seller because of the way you have presented your item. So this is the best time for you, to strive hard, try to present your item in the best possible way you can actually present them. Because if a buyer finally lands in your shop, take a look at my shop right now, the impressions, they have over 40% down. That is not normal. What it means is that one way or the other, the items are not just being shown to potential buyers, and visitors to my shop are also about 43% or so down. What that means is that people are materially not visiting my shop right now. And if somebody finally decides to visit my shop for one reason or the other, the worst thing I can do is just to make the customer not buy anything. So to circumvent this, I have actually, taken pains to ensure that my items are presented in the best possible way. I've gotten good photographs. I've also gotten very good item descriptions, and in my descriptions, I have actually addressed the pain points, of potential buyers. And I've also made sure that one way or the other, I'm also playing the price game, because it's just not possible to exist on the eBay platform if you are not ready to play the price game. Because, like I said, the competition is real. A lot of people are also trying to sell the same item you are trying to sell, and you can stand out, by selling items in very, very good conditions. You can also stand out, by just outsmarting the current market price. And this also is a strategy that I have also deployed, not once, not twice. And apparently, it's also something you can do as well. So do not lose hope if you are trying to sell items right now. Things are not selling. Keep the hope alive. Understand that it's just a phase. eBay still remains the godfather of the online space. When it comes to used items, when it comes to new items, eBay is still a household name that you can actually, reckon with. So if you are listing items, perhaps this week or last week, things didn't really sell like you expected, it's not enough for you to just give up on the platform. Keep putting in the work, and hopefully everything is going to be just fine. Until I see you again in the next one. Peace.